First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your 2 feet and put them shoulder width apart. Put a little tiny bend in your knees so that you don't lock out your knees. That'll make them sore, and I want you to be comfortable. Then take your 2 hands and bring them up in front of your face and make the Charlie's Angels gun. Take the 2 index fingertips and put them right at eye level, about 10 or 12 inches out in front of your face. That's just fine. Whatever feels good for you, as long as they're at eye level and they're out in front of your face. All right? Now take your fingertips and pull them apart about an inch. Make a nice 1-inch space approximately in front of your face with those 2 fingers. Now, what I want you to do is not actually stare at the fingers, but at the space between the fingers. Stare at the space between the fingers. And think about having magnets in the tips of your fingers. Think about having magnets in the tip of each finger. I'm going to count from 1 up to 5, and as I count, I want you to just focus on that idea. Magnets in your fingertips. And think about what it would feel like. At some point in your life, you've held 2 magnets. You know what it feels like to hold 2 magnets. They want to pull toward each other. When I keep counting, every time I count a number, let more and more magnetic energy develop in those magnetic fingertips until finally you feel them actually pulling toward each other, easing toward each other. And only when you genuinely, truly feel it, let them go. You don't have to hold them apart. Focus on that space. Think about that idea, magnets in your fingers. Think about the time you took magnets in science class, magnets off the fridge at home, held them, you know that feeling. Focus on the space, start with the number 1. Gather all this magnetic energy. You do have magnetic energy throughout your body because you have an electrical system. Your nervous system fires electrons, little electrical energy impulses. That means you have a magnetic energy field throughout your body. Imagine you're concentrating it, sending it, directing it through up to all the cells, all the muscles, into the nerves, down through into those fingertips. 2, double that energy, focus it. Imagine you feel colorful waves or pushing waves going throughout your body up into the fingertips, getting more and more magnetized. 3, as they get more and more magnetized and they want to come down toward each other, let them draw together, easing together. And the closer they get, 4, the more that magnetic field gets more and more powerful as they get closer and closer. When they finally come down together and touch, 5, you can let them come all the way together and touch. Then your hands drop down to your side as they ease down, closing, pressing, touching, and we stop. If your fingertips have come together and touched, you stay. If your fingertips are still apart, you are dismissed back to the audience. All right? If your fingertips came together and touched, you stay. If your fingertips did not, if they stayed apart, you go back and take your seat. Thank you so much for volunteering tonight.